It was like a movie scene being played out on the outskirts of Montego Bay just this week, after what was said to be a drive-by shooting ended in tragedy as a motor vehicle accident occurred between the shooters. Hi again and welcome. This is the Links 007 TV. Let's talk. And we're about to discuss this on the program. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back and thanks for joining us for the program. It's Links 007 TV. Let's talk. Dramatic scenes surfaced on the outskirts of Montego Bay just this week after a drive-by shooting between two vehicles ended in the taking out of an innocent victim and also an alleged shooter in the Montego Bay area. The police are carrying out their investigation in order to ascertain what really led to this dramatic accident, with graphic images being surfaced on social media. Now we just want to divulge the details of what took place in Montego Bay. But before we do that, we just want to just talk a little bit about crime and violence in the country. It has come to my attention that we don't talk over problems anymore, and we always try to resort to violent activities in order to settle our differences. When we look on what is going on around our world and in our country per se, it's very heart-wrenching and hard to see how the lives of innocent people are being taken like animals. And that is not a good sign. That is destroying the global economic development of our country. And the government is doing all they can in order to sustain this, in order to put up a fight against criminal activities. But the struggle is real, as Rapper Crapper would say. So now this incident in Montego Bay left an innocent driver dead and another individual dead as well. The shooters that were in chase or was in chase of that vehicle fled the scene. Now this situation have left the area in shock and in disbelief based on these images that surface online. I'm gonna bring those up on screen for you now. So this was what really took place down there in Montego Bay. And when you look on the mangled remains of this highest bus and that jeep in the ravine there, it just goes to show you the speeding that was taking place. This was like a movie scene being played out, I'm told, with vehicles speeding at a high rate and shots being fired to and from both vehicles that were traveling. The bus was just an innocent vehicle being driven by this individual, and one of the victims crashed into this individual bus and he did not survive. So now we're going to divulge the details of what the police had to say about what really transpired over there in Montego Bay, or on the outskirts of Montego Bay, I should say. But what transpired is very sad and unfortunate, and an innocent individual have lost their life. So we're going to go over to the report on this right now on Links 007 TV. Let's talk. So 2 dead after dramatic shootout between cars in Montego Bay after a high-speed chase ended the life of 2 individuals. So 2 persons died and 5 others were injured during a dramatic chase and shootout that ended in tragedy along the Lilliput Main Road on the outskirts of Montego Bay, St. James on Tuesday. According to the Corporate Communications Unit in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, they confirmed the shooting and said that there were 2 fatalities. It is believed that persons in a Honda CRV had involved in a shooting incident in the Rose Hall area and were being chased by a man in another vehicle as they raced along the Lilliput Main Road, exchanging gunfire and performing evasive driving maneuvers through the traffic. During the ensuing chase and shootout, a CRV swerved out of control and hit a highest minibus, which ended up in a wall. The CRV driver died on the spot, and the bus driver also died on the spot, Several other persons were injured. The man in the other vehicle that was given chase fled the scene, and the Montego Bay police are investigating. Now, this was like a movie being played out on the streets of Lilliput, and it is said that this was a ensuing gun battle and an ensuing gun chase between two vehicles. Now, this could have claimed innocent people life. When we look on this, people could have been walking on the road, people could have been driving in their vehicle, and this situation could have been far worse than it did. However, thanks to the Most High, only two victims were claimed in this incident. And when we look, that area in Montego Bay, or not that specific point that the incident took place, I should say, is under a state of public emergency that was imposed in that area. And the police were out there in their numbers. The soldiers were there, but not in that specific era that the shooting took place. So these individuals is like they don't care about the lives of other people. They're just out to get their prey. It's like they're some animal and they're hunting. And when we look on what is transpiring right across the world, this doesn't look good for our country. It doesn't look good on the international scene, and it doesn't look good on news reports across the world. Our country is a good one. Our country is blessed. But we are slowly targeting innocent people at times, and sometimes what you do or your actions can lead to the demise of an innocent victim, just like in this case. This individual was just driving his bus, going where he was going, did not trouble anyone. Now, you two individuals, you have your differences and you try to fight it out on the streets, and you ended the life of an innocent individual right now. Now you have left that family in mourning. You might have left a child without a father. You might have left a wife without a husband. You might have left a brother without a brother. And you might have left a mother without a son. You might even have left a father without a son, just because of carelessness and your own inner instincts did not tell you that what you're doing was not right. It's a sad situation coming out of Montego Bay, and I'm telling you, you can't be more careful than you are on the streets, because when we look on what is going on around us, it's a sad situation, and one that really needs to be looked into on a more deeper level. Like, it's like you need a microscope to look on these situations. And you can't avoid problems such as these because you're out there in the public domain. You're going about your business, and then people have their conflicts, and you might just be caught in the center of it. So when you're out there, you have to be very observant and mindful that anything is possible at any given time. But your only thing you can do is just protect yourself as much as you can. Certain situation you can't avoid it. That bus driver must have tried to swerve or something from the accident, which he couldn't, and he lost his life. Sad situation. I just want to take this opportunity though to express my condolences to the family and friends of the fallen victim in this dramatic incident in Montego Bay. And you can just drop it in the comment section and just let me know how you guys feel about it. What do you think the government is doing in order to fight crime in our country? Do you believe that they are doing enough? Do you believe that more can be done? Do you believe that the measures are implemented in the right channel and the right order in order to stop the spread of criminal activities? However, I'll wait for your response in the comment section. This has been Links 007 TV Celebrity Scoop. No, this has been Links 007 TV Let's Talk. And I believe I'm going to leave this one here for now. Please drop it in the comment section if you have seen or heard about this accident in Montego Bay that claimed the life of the bus driver. Just let me know what are your thoughts about it. I'm out for now for this one. Have a blessed and productive day. Links TV.